and in this video I have a mixed media art journal process to share with you with the Thompson's Craft Supplies design team. This is my last project with March's Dazzle in the Darkness kit, so it's going to be a very dark but also very shiny little spread. It has been ages since I've art journaled. I am aware of this, kind of fell off the art journal wagon or whatever you want to call it, and I am in a new one. This is one of those 10 by 10 scrapbooks that you can buy from Wilko, and I wanted to have an art journal that wasn't, you know, like notebook bound. I wanted something to be like ring bound or like coil bound like this one, because you've got a bit more freedom to layer up your pages and have thicker elements on them and things, because with my previous one I just had a lot of problems. I'll talk about it at another time, because I should probably talk about what I'm doing. So I just started off there just playing with the marble paste that came in the kit, because I felt like I hadn't done that much with it. I think I used it on my first project and then maybe accidentally forgot about it a little bit. So I just kind of scraped some of it all over the page there before I've put the black gesso on here, and it's just added this really lovely gritty texture in the background, which I like a lot. And you might think you can't see it, but when you look close up at the spread, now it's all finished and dry and everything, you can see that. So I enjoy that quite a lot. Anyways, there I was just adding the black gesso on there, and now I have dried it, although it doesn't look very dry, does it? No. Anyways, here I'm going to take some 3D gloss gel. I'm going to mix in some of that beautiful metallic paint that came in the kit. I've forgotten the colour name again, but there were three colours. There was this one, a more tealy, darker greeny one, and a purple, but the turquoisey one is obviously my favourite. So yes, mixing that with some gloss gel just to make it a little bit easier to stencil with. And that stencil, again, that one came in the kit. Not stenciling perfectly, to be honest, but maybe I think I used a little too much paint and made the gel a little bit too runny, but you know, it's fine. You know, it's not that bad. And then I think I was being a little bit slapdash as well, because as you can see, the second time I stenciled it, it stenciled a bit better. So I've got the little dots going up the bottom and the top, and I'm going to have a few in the middle as well. Kind of got a diagonal thing going on with this page. Obviously it's upside down at the moment. You will notice I keep flipping it round because it's quite a big area to work on, being 10 by 10, so yeah, keep having to move it around. So the layout, or the spread, I always accidentally call it layout, don't I? The spread is upside down a lot in this video, but hopefully you don't mind too much. Anywho, very rambly today, Grace. Here I am taking a Nuvo glue pen and some of the gilding flakes, just adding a little bit of sparkly happy silver foilness to the corners. The glue pen is the best thing I've found to use with the gilding flakes. So you put it on, you wait for it to dry so it's nice and tacky, and then you rub on your gilding flakes like so. And if you're impatient like me, you can put the heat tool on it a little bit rather than waiting for it to dry, and that works fine. So here, this is something that I kind of covered up because I didn't like the way it looked. I'm using Lindy's Magical Shakers in, what was it? Time Travel Teal, and just activating them with water, but it wasn't really working, so I've just soaked most of that up. A little bit of it's gone amongst the stenciling and kind of highlighted bits of the stenciling, and that's fine, but I use it again later on to much better effect. So I went in with the Distress Oxide sprays, which I'm just still so in love with. I'm using the Faded Jeans colour and the Mermaid Lagoon, and I sprayed them really, really close to the paper there, so you get that ring shape. Sometimes I do that and it's totally accidental and I go, whoops, I should have been further away, but this time it was actually on purpose because it's helping with that sort of circle elements I've got going on there, and I just, don't they look so awesome on black? They really do. I don't know if I've used them on white yet, have I? I don't think I have. Anyways, I just mixed up some PVA glue there with a little bit of water to kind of create my own fake Mod Podge, and I'm taking this collage sheet thing. I showed it briefly at the beginning of the video. This collage sheet pack that I bought from Thompson's Crafts, though I don't know if she has any in stock. I have a feeling I saw it the other day and it was out of stock, but I will see if I can link it anyway. We will see. And I chose this paper with all the eyes on, which isn't my usual kind of thing to go for, but I was really experimenting with this one. I had zero plan whatsoever, and there were some stages where I went, oh, I have messed this up. This looks awful. Like, I'm going to have to delete the footage and come up with another plan for my Friday video and everything. But actually, it ended up, I quite like it. So after I've dried over the top of those where I've put the glue on, or the glue mix, I'm just taking a little bit of that leftover mix I've got there of the gloss gel and the and the paint, just kind of scraping it over those collage bits just to add a bit of colour, just playing around. Again, if you see anything, by the way, sort of floating and flying around in the video there, I just noticed a bit of it just then, it's the gilding flakes, because they just get everywhere. These are obviously not the ones that are now attached to the spread, that just, these ones that had fallen out of the pot, and every time I breathed they just started floating around my craft room. So yes, I haven't got weird spooky orbs going on, they are gilding flakes. So I was just showing you there, I wanted to have like a big title, big word, big quote on this, and I remembered these stickers. These were really kindly sent to me by someone in some Happy Mail last year. She sent me so much stuff. If she's watching, you know who you are, and thank you so much again. So I've thought focus on the good would be quite good, because I've got those eyes going on as well, and eyes focusing, that's where I was going with that. I ripped that up, that little bit of paper, that's from the kit. I think it's a My Mind's Eye paper. And then I added the time travel teal magicals again, and well, you just saw just then, I was like, nothing's going the way I want it to do. And I just poured them off onto my mixed media mat and went, actually, and just splooshed the paper down on that and just coloured the whole thing. And I was like, yeah, I am happy with that. Yes, I am. I took some distress oxiding in peacock feathers just to go around the edge of that quote sticker I've got there, just because it needed something else to it. It looked a bit blech with just the black edges. And I am using my leftover little mix of gloss gel there to stick things down, because, well, why not? I mean, it's still gloss gel. It may have a bit of paint in it, but it's still sticky. And then I'm going to add loads and loads of little Tim Holtz tiny words. I've got the mix of big chat ones and small talk ones. And I'm just going to add lots of really positive quotes and things about being creative, being confident and things. I just thought it'd be really good to have all these positive things at the front of a new art journal. So yes, I'm just popping all of those down. I didn't go around the edges of those with the oxide though, just I thought it would be a bit much if I did, and they blend in a bit to get a bit better with the whole thing without. Here I am taking it's not a Posca paint pen though, it is made by Uni or Uniball or Uni, whatever the brand name is. I haven't had much luck with my Posca paint pen. I know people rave about them, but I just find it really, really watery. So I picked this up the other day in the range, and it's an oil-based one. It's one of those ones that absolutely stink, but it's really good. And I'm just doing little doodles. I've done a little dash border there, and I've done some little doodled hearts and stars, and then I'm going to do loads and loads of little dots in the white, and I just really like the way those turn out. And if you press down the paint pen a little bit, you get like a bigger blob of dots. So yeah, doing many of those. I've completely forgotten the name of the pen. I will try and add it to the description box. I should remember, as I said, because I only bought it the other day, but nope, my brain has not remembered. Anyways, once I've put all these dots down, I think all I'm going to do to finish off is add some splatters, maybe? Oh, here I am doing it now. Some more splatters of the Distress Oxide spray in Faded Jeans, and I think that's pretty much it. So there we go. Very different from my usual style, this one. As I said, I had no plan whatsoever with what I was doing. Oh, look, I'm still going in with that pen. I did adding little highlights to the eyes. That's what I'm doing there. Anyways, yes, what was I saying? Different from my usual style, but I enjoyed it and I am really happy with it. So yes, I hope you enjoyed watching too. As I said, all the links will be in the description. Do not know if any of the March's kits are left, but I will link the kit section of the website anyway. April's kit, I received it today, and I will have that video up on Sunday if you want to see what's in April's kit. Very excited to show it to you. And yeah, okay, that's quite enough from me. Thank you as always so much for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Just really helps me out, helps my little channel out. Shout to me in the comments. Always love talking to you guys. And yeah, okay, I'm going. Thanks again. Bye bye.